Micro Studio, you're just in the waiting screen right now. We're going to get into this presentation right away here, so please let me know if you have any questions in the chat. Today we're going to be talking about UGCs. What is a UGC, ladies and gentlemen? It's user-generated content. So please put your questions in the chat. We're going to be getting started right away. I know it said we are going to be starting at 4:30. However, we're switching things up. So thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are joining in from Kick, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are growing our audience through Kick. So please sit back, relax. Welcome to Micro Studio. We're going to be getting started right away. Just putting together a backstage pass for Instagram, and then we will be getting started. Thank you all for tuning in. This will be about a half-hour live stream. Please put any questions you have in the chat, and if you are watching this on the replay, I encourage you to put questions in the chat as we utilize these streams to generate content. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to help you out. All right, we're now live on Instagram. What's going on Instagram? We're just about to do a live stream talking about content creation. So if you are someone who wants to tune in, please check out our social pages at Garen Belaney. And let's jump into this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Micro Studio. This is going to be a 30-minute training on UGC, so user-generated content, how you're able to utilize that for your professional brand, how you can utilize that for generating passive income. If you're new here, my name is Garen Belaney. I'm a founder of a company called Micro Studio, and this is exactly what you're watching right now. Micro Studio is a professional podcast kit in a bag. It's a professional live streaming kit in a bag, and it's giving content creators such as yourself, working professionals such as yourself who want to utilize video to develop your professional brand. When it's time to go, grab your Micro Studio. So please, thank you so much for tuning in. We got you on the screen right now. I have the chat going in, so if you do have any questions in the chat as they pop up, I'll answer them as they go. So main question and why I'm doing this live stream is because I've been in the video market for over 3 years now. I've been running my organization for about 3 years now, and there's many different ways where we can create revenue through video. I have a background in sales. I utilized video as a sales professional to get leads for me to close deals a lot faster. I utilized virtual presentations to leverage my personal brand when I was selling in that, and then it expanded into developing my personal brand through video. And because I've developed my personal brand through video, it's given me an opportunity to land sponsored deals with companies across the globe to allow me to represent their brand, to create content through their brand, and develop that on a regular basis. So going into, which is what's siphoning this funnel down into a more of a niche area, user-generated content, UGC, right? Why user-generated content? Why is it important moving forward? How do you know if it's something that you want to utilize? UGC is huge because the whole creator economy is exploded over the last, I want to say about 4 years, where a lot of companies are wanting to downsize their marketing. A lot of companies are wanting to expand their creativity without having to add the extra expense that a lot of major agencies bring. So how can Micro Studio help you leverage video through user-generated content? Well, you can start creating content through this whole kit. All of my content, if you check my Instagram page, if you check my social media pages, all the content that I produce, created, is all within the Micro Studio Academy. So if you are someone who wants to jump into the academy, send us a message below, put it in the chat, and we'll have our team reach out to you. So UGC is user-generated content. What kind of UGCs can we dive into? There's a bunch of different styles of user-generated content that clients look into. There is a bunch of different styles and different attributes. If you're someone who maybe doesn't want to be on video, you don't have to be on video to generate user-generated content. So there's a handful of different styles and different strategies that I'm bringing to my clientele when I'm pitching them on doing user-generated content. One of the most common ones is the unboxing strategy. The unboxing videos. So the unboxing videos is giving you an opportunity when they ship you the product, their expectation is to bring the consumer experience to the viewer on the smartphone. How do you do that? By doing the unboxing strategy. I'm just looking for a box that we can use as an example right now. However, it's a very straightforward process. Give me a second here, I'll grab this box for an example. So for the example we're going to be working with Glad garbage bags. So I just landed an agreement with Glad company. They wanted me to start doing branding on their brand new guaranteed strong black giant 184 liter giant plastic garbage bags. So an example of doing an unboxing could be something such as you're watching right now, where you don't necessarily have to be in the actual video, but you can show the viewers from almost like a third person view that if you did buy this product, this is what your experience would be when doing an unboxing such as this. Okay, showing the viewer the product. Let's see, dang, this is a real big bag, okay? So this is kind of what the actual unboxing experience would be, going through, for example, what you could see on here, if we can get this in focus, right? Showing them exactly what's on the box, down on the bottom of the box. This is what would be an example of an unboxing UGC. And if you are someone who's watching this and hey, I'm just starting out, I don't know how to get branded deals, and doing an unboxing of all the products that you like and you buy is a sure way to build a catalog of video ideas that you can utilize when you want to start pitching companies. Okay, so that's an unboxing of an example of a user-generated content video. Another one would be product display. Product display or examples, and this is video only. We're not talking about doing an audio overlay. A good example, and what I'd recommend if you are just jumping into the unboxing user-generated content, is to completely film the box on video, and then as you're filming that, when you go into post-production, what you want to do is do an audio overlay explaining what I'm doing. So it takes you completely out of the video, but it has your voice and you're doing a demonstration. So that's one way that you can have the audio as far as the unboxing. Next thing that we're diving into is the product display. Right? When we do the unboxing, what exactly are we looking at when it comes to the product? How does it look? How does it feel? How does it sound, right? This is all user-generated content. When you're creating this, you want to think of the 6 senses that consumers look at when they're viewing content. And the more senses and the more things you can bring into a video, the stronger the viewer rate's going to be, the stronger the conversion rate is going to be, which is going to land more deals in your pocket for that, okay? Going into this, and of course, with this Glad garbage bag, really demonstrating how big it is. for a consumer, right? If you're a consumer watching this and you do have curiosity and wanting to buy this Glad giant, like how giant is this? Let me show you as a user how big 184 liters is for a garbage bag, right? Doing an overlay like this, right? You can see the texture, you can see how it is. Bring in the sounds with your microphone, right? You can bring in the sounds so they can see that. You can explain how it feels. It's a very slippery feel to it. However, it's a strong durability to it when opening that up, right? If you want to bring an example, you can tell the consumer, listen, this is, right, user generated. Get it in a garbage bag. Use an example to be able to provide the consumer with an experience. So actually having the product display is a second user-generated content video strategy. When doing the product overlays, this is a really good example too, where you can do this as B-roll and doing the audio voiceover when you're going through the video, okay? So these are three. We're gonna keep this to about a 30-minute live stream. We're about at 10 minutes right now. So again, if you're just tuning in, we're teaching and learning about user-generated content, the different strategies. So we have an unboxing video, we have a product display video. And then of course, as we get into more depth, we wanna get the user experience. Okay, third option, user experience video. And this is when you're actually using the product, you've used it for a couple days, couple weeks, just to get a better understanding of what you like about this garbage bag. And then you can come in with a UGC video talking about, hey, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my experience with actually using the brand new Glad Black Giant 84 plastic bag. I put in 50 pounds worth of weight in this bag. I picked it up and it didn't break. It held strong, it did everything. And that's why I really love the fact that they talk about guaranteed strong. It's strong enough to hold 50 pounds worth of weights without it breaking, okay? That's my experience with using this black garbage bag. Video number 3, okay? Fourth strategy, which is definitely my opinion, it's one of the most elite ways to do user-generated content, is an actual strategic partnership with companies. When you're just starting out, this is going to be, it's not going to be difficult, but it's going to be very challenging for you because you have to not only prove yourself that you are more cost effective than their in-house marketing, but you got to be able to demonstrate to them that you can sell this product, you can demonstrate this product at their idea of how they want it to be marketing. And if you're able to do that, that's when you're going to be able to brand almost like an ambassadorship. An ambassador video. Okay. I love this product so much as a user-generated content creator that I want to start being an ambassador for this product, and I want to start having an affiliate code for Glad and their garbage bags, and I want to start creating high quality videos on a consistent basis demonstrating this product because I love it so much, and I want my users across the world to have an opportunity to get something like this also. That's the major one with the ambassador role. And this almost comes into the stages. This is what I found as a UGC content creator just starting out and really going into it. I found a lot of success with the unboxing videos. The best way to start doing user-generated content videos is through products that you love, you like, or you're already currently using. So if you're here right now and you say, hey, Garen, I don't know how to get started, I want you to go to your life, grab 3 items, 3 products that you use on a regular basis, where you love the company, where you've bought from them multiple times, you love their branding, you love their marketing, you love what they do, and you create an unboxing. This is great if you just want to, if you buy your own products through Amazon. A lot of companies do this, and you can do an unboxing video, and that's how you're going to help start building out your portfolio when it comes to getting user-generated deals on a regular basis. Okay, so those are the 4 user-generated contents. We got unboxing videos as an idea for you, product display videos, so what's actually in the box, does it click, does it snap, what does it do? Then the user experience video, what has been my experience with actually using this product, and this is what I want to emphasize this message for you. And then the ultimate goal as a UGC content creator is an ambassador video. I want to be an ambassador of your brand, of your company, so if people see me, they relate me with that company or product, right? I've done a lot of videos for companies, I've done one-off videos for companies, and I've done more strategic videos with companies. And being more strategic and doing it on a consistent basis is beneficial for both companies, because it not only gives us as user-generated content creators a better idea of what they want their branding strategy to be, it's also going to give you an opportunity to generate more revenue for the company, which in result is going to be getting more money in your pocket, because you don't just create one video and blow up. It's a series of a bunch of videos, a series of continual videos, consistent basis. Becoming a reliable video source is what's going to get you those affiliate codes and give you the hundreds and thousands of dollars contracts. So please put your comments in the chat. I'm going to quickly check Instagram here, see what's up. How y'all doing Instagram? Thank you all so much for tuning in. What's up, Jesse? What's up, Brooke? Urban Golf, what it do? C dudes, what it do, baby? Give me a C dude. Appreciate y'all. So that's what we're going into, is actually as far as UGC and user-generated content, okay? So those are the 4 videos that I focus on, and I rinse and repeat this strategy with companies across the globe. Those are the ones that I found most success with. Oh, we getting messy. Oh no, I don't have a brush, unfortunately. What do we do here, folks? No eraser. I should have grabbed I thought this would have got clean, would have been clean more. Would have been clean better. Hopefully we can write over this. Let's see. Not bad. So why user-generated content? Again, we go over to the different strategies, different styles, and now I want to talk about briefly how you can actually approach these companies and start pitching off to them. So you found a bunch of products that you want to start representing, you have a portfolio, now what? How do we generate this as leads? How do we generate this as consistent income? How do we actually get paid for being a content creator? I struggle with this immensely, is being a content creator and not charging what you're worth. And content creators out there, their prices starting to skyrocket, because again, what you want to do is when you approach companies is to become a more cost-effective and a better solution than their in-house marketing. If you're not able to provide a clear vision and a clear solution that you're better than their in-house marketing, why would they hire you? Why would they work with you? Okay, so if you have an opportunity to be able to do that, so getting agreements with brands, one of 2 things that I've personally found you need to have is you need how to get, so write in how to get deals. To get deals. When just starting. So you either have to have one of 2 things. You need to have a very large following, or you have to have a very good following. And if you don't have that, you need to be really fucking good at what you do. Really good. And I'm talking shooting, directing, producing, editing, shooting out, one-man band. And that's where I have been able to position myself as a UGC creator, is less in the following category. I'm not approaching companies saying, hey, I have 100,000 followers that I'm able to reach out to you. What I do to approach companies is say, listen, my name is Garen Blaney. I'm a professional live streamer and a content creator. I've worked with companies such as yourself to drive revenue on products that you know and love. And now I have examples of X dollars revenue generated for videos. But if you don't have any sort of statistics and stats, you say, you reach out to them, my name is Garen Blaney, yada, yada, yada. Here's examples of my previous work. Okay? And that's where you can demonstrate your skills and your abilities. So like I said, grab a handful of companies and products in your house that you love right now. Do unboxing videos for them. Do product displays for them. Do ambassador roles for them. Do examples and templates so you can send that to them and say, hey, this is my previous work, and giving them examples of what you could potentially produce for them. Okay? So one of 2 things, you get a good following. or good skills? One of two things. If you can get those are going to be the next steps. So of course, this is a very, very brief live stream. It's a general overview. If you are finding interest in this live stream, I just want to take this moment to talk about the Micro Studio Video Academy. So this is a video academy for content creators who want to start developing their professional brand through video, start leveraging video to generate revenue, whether you're a sales professional, want to become a content creator, want to start creating passive income through UGC creations. The Micro Studio Academy is held by myself. I'm the host of the show. You get weekly live streams. You get questions and answers for you on a weekly basis. And we hold everybody accountable. We can work with you to get brand deals with companies that you're looking for, strategies, talk tracks, all of these things that you need when becoming a content creator. And the Micro Studio Video Academy is going to give you all the details on how you want to do that. So if this is something that you want to do or entertain, check out microstudio.ca. microstudio.ca. You can also check out my professional page, Garin Bulani, Garrin Bulani. Contact me on all my social channels, same handle, okay? So we know how to create, we know what kind of UGC videos we want to create. We know now how to get them. You either got to be really good at what you do or you got to have a large following. And the reason why I say if you have a large following, because you can start introducing affiliate codes and start driving affiliate commission checks, right? As sales professionals, you don't want to always look at the actual salary expectation or what you get paid on the videos. However, you want to talk about how you're going to be compensated for all those sales that you're about to drive for the company and generate for the company. So we talked about, there's three things I was going to talk about. And again, this is just a prompt live stream just to demonstrate the power of Micro Studio. I'm live in Kelowna right now. I'm just at my good friend's work office, set it up on the kitchen table here or the office table here and run a live stream on this, right? We use everything through Restream, which is what you're watching in this Content Creator Academy. You are going to be set up with a live stream account, how you can do professional live streaming, all within that there. So outreach. How are you outreaching to clients, okay? This is probably one of the things that I found the easiest is when finding the clients that I want to work with, is because the algorithm is already put into place to start showing stuff that they think that we want to see. Jewelry, skincare, backpacks, clothing, these are all things that we get bombarded with on advertisements on a weekly basis. So what I would encourage you when you're actually doing outreach is when you're going on your social channels, don't be going on there just to scroll, be strategic with what you're trying to do. Strategic when you're on social media. Look for these advertisements. When you get caught in one of these advertisements, be mindful of how it's created, how the editing is done, how the whole branding and the style of these videos are created. And if it's something that you feel you can create and recreate, I would encourage you to put that into your strategy package for you. So outreach, going on all of your social channels and monitoring, okay? Scroll with purpose. Scroll with purpose, you find these advertisements. What I'd recommend for you and what's easiest for myself is using your personal social media channels and using a professional or your branded professional social media channel. So I have a personal Garin Bulani Instagram account, and then I have a professional Garin Bulani Instagram account. All of my social media channels and all the bombard and advertisements I'm getting is on my personal account. So when I see an advertisement that I like, I'm immediately sending that to my professional portfolio. And then when I'm in my professional portfolio, I'm looking through these to use them as resources and using them as ideas when I'm creating content for other companies, okay? So scroll through with purpose, monitor style, editing style, And then can you relate with this? Just because you want to buy something doesn't mean you necessarily want to create content for them or become a UGC content creator for them. So just be mindful of what these companies are and if you actually want to work with them. Reach all of these down. We're at 25, so we've got 5 minutes left. So the final remarks I'd say is once you actually go through this and you find these companies that you want to work with, your outreach should be going through messages. And when you're doing your outreach, keep in mind that typically the ones that are on these social media channels are not the ones that make the decisions. So when you do an outreach, you say, hey, my name is Garen. I'm a content creator and I'm a live streamer and I want to work with companies on UGC videos. Do you have any interest in that? Send it off to them. About 70% of the time, I'm going to get a response saying, please send your information to this email, please fill out this form, or please contact this person. Very rarely, the ones that are actually using the social media channels are the actual ones that are going to make the decision. Why? Because there's companies such as MicroStudio, that's a social media management company that would be managing these social media channels. So when you reach out to these companies, you're going to be dealing with representatives on, for example, MicroStudio team that's running that page. We will get your message. We will see that you've expressed interest in the company that we're representing right now. So in order to get to them, we're going to give you this information and these forms to fill out to get to the right person. A lot of gatekeepers are going to be on these social media channels, but they're very, very gracious. They're not like a typical gatekeeper where you call them, they're trying to get you a void. A lot of them are going to respond and they're going to steer you in the right direction. And then once you submit these files and these folders, you're not always going to get a response. But that's where I work with our team to do follow-up sequences and keep them in an actual organized section. So you can reach out to them on a regular basis. You can build a book of business of potential companies that you've reached out to and you want to work with. And then we can start honing in on those accounts and really driving in a partnership where you could find the decision makers on social media sites such as LinkedIn. Okay, so there's the outreach. This was not scripted. This is just the success that I've been having as a content creator over the last 4 months now. I'm having a lot of fun being a content creator for user-generated content. It allows me to really express my creativity, allows me to work with a bunch of companies that I really appreciate and I like doing, and it's giving me an opportunity to generate high-quality income by creating videos and doing the stuff that I love. So thank you all so much for tuning into this episode of MicroStudio. This is a quick, brief overview of user-generated content videos. Again, if you are watching this and if you feel that I can be of assistance to you, if you feel that I could help you elevate your professional brand to take you into levels as far as getting revenue through video, I would love to work with you. We can invest in MicroStudio. It's just as academy. So even if you just have your smartphone and you want to start creating user-generated content videos, not a problem. However, a lot of my elite clients that I work with invest in what's called the MicroStudio, and that's exactly what you're watching this on right now. It gives you the opportunity to be a professional live streamer. And we can talk briefly about the 5th element of being a UGC creator: online sales, online selling, okay? As an example, I just did this whole opportunity to where we did an example on glide bags. I just gave you an example of what it is. So for example, on Restream here, I'm going to move on my mouse. You can see this QR code. MicroStudio has more customized actual options, but you can see here, scan this QR code right here. You can scan that. You can buy this glad bag right now. Give it a try. Grab your phone. Give that thing a scan. This one is going to take you to a donation page. So if you like this content and you like what I do and you say, hey, I like this creator, I want him to win, feel free to give me a donation. All those funds actually go into ad advertisements for my professional pages to help me grow. So I would really appreciate that because I love doing these live streams. So when you think about live streaming and online selling, companies want a representative that you're looking at right now that can log in on a weekly basis and talk to you about glad bags and why you should be getting your hands on a pair of glad bags. Okay, so go into the chat there. There you have it. Boom pow. How you like me now? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Garen Belaney, a professional live streamer, content creator, and I'm helping individuals such as yourself leverage video to develop a professional brand, to get more revenue in your pocket, and to help you to become a professional content creator. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk to y'all soon.